Salute tribe, it's Chief. I hope you guys are doing well today. We're going to go over an easy flow today, mostly seated. We're going to go ahead and lean over, taking the right ear over towards the right shoulder, stretching out the side of the neck. We're going to inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. You can also take your hand and place it on the side of your head gently. After the fifth exhalation there, we're just going to roll the head over to the opposite shoulder. You can place your hand on the side of the head here or not. Just be sure not to push on your head. Full breaths here. After that fifth exhalation, we're just going to take it up and go into a tricep stretch, grabbing the back of that elbow, pushing it behind the head, and you can take your head and push it against the arm to deepen that stretch from the tricep all the way down through the lat. We're going to hold for 5 to 8 breaths here. After your last exhalation, we're just going to switch it over to the opposite arm. Sitting up as tall as you can with the legs crossed. You can also have your legs just stretched out in front of you. Slow, full, deep breaths. And after that 8th exhalation there, we're just going to twist to that same side. We're going to use the opposite hand to push against the outside of that knee, looking over that right shoulder and bringing that right arm behind you so you can sit up a little bit taller. After the 5th exhalation there, we're just going to inhale, plugging the hands into the sky, and we're going to twist to the opposite side. Full breaths. After that 5th exhalation, we're just going to drop to the belly, and we're going to take it into our cobra here. We're going to inhale and lifting the head up, pushing the forearms into the floor, pushing the shoulders down, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the legs, keeping everything tight. Give me full breaths. After that 5th exhalation, we're just going to sit back up and want to take it into our half split. We're going to start with that left leg forward, lining the leg up with the hip, flexing the foot, toes towards the face, and we're just going to reach down the leg. Think about pushing your shoulders towards your ankle, squeezing that thigh as tight as you can to release the back of the leg. Give me full deep breaths here. After that 5th exhalation, we're just going to switch to the other side, doing the same thing. We're going to line that leg up with the hip, flexing the foot. Make sure that leg is straight out from your hip joint. The toes are coming up towards the face, the foot is dorsiflexed, and we're squeezing that thigh. With each exhale, I got something on my foot. With each exhale, we're going to try to take the hand down a little bit closer to the ankle. After that last breath, we're just going to take it into our low lunge here. You can keep your hands on the floor. You can use a yoga block. You can put your hands on your knee or on your thigh. We're going to squeeze the glute as we push that hip down towards the floor. Think about straightening that back leg as much as you can. And after that 5th exhalation, let's just switch to the other side. Same thing here, squeezing everything tight. Again, you can have your hands on the floor if you want. We're trying to push that leg as straight as we can towards the floor. Think about pushing that hip down. And after that fifth exhalation, we're going to take it into our twisting twisting lunge. Holding here, looking up as high as you can, trying to focus on the thumb, or you can close your eyes. The sun is in my eyes. After that last breath, we're going to switch to the other side. Same thing here. We're going to straighten this leg though this time. You want to try to focus the mind by counting each exhalation. And then we're just going to fold over into that half split just for one breath. And then we're going to take it back, rolling through our chaturanga, head, shoulders, and chest, and pushing up into our up dog. Squeezing the glutes, pushing the floor away. Readjust yourself if you need to. We want to be on the top of the feet so we can stretch out the bones of the feet as well. Push the shoulders away from the ears. After that last breath, we're going to push up into our down dog, pushing the chest towards the legs, trying to keep the heels as close to the floor as possible. Try to push those heels down for me. We're also pushing through the palms, spreading the fingers evenly on the mat. We're going to hold this pose for 8 full breaths. And after that 8th exhalation, we're going to drop down into our tabletop position just for a breath. And then we're going to push back, extending the legs out in front of us. And we're going to just roll down. On our very next breath, I'm going to have you guys to push up into our bridge pose. You're going to keep your hands on the floor. You can bring your hands underneath your lower back. You can also interlace your fingers and push your hands down towards your ankles, okay, for a greater shoulder stretch here. But we're squeezing the glutes and aiming to have one straight line from your shoulders to your knees. After that 5th exhalation, we're going to roll down gently from the shoulder blades down to the hips, bringing those knees in for a quick knee hug here, releasing that lower back. And then we're going to just open up the arms, dropping the legs from right to left for our windshield wipers. We're going to go for 10 reps here. Just nice and easy. Be easy with that back. I'm going to keep going. Check in with your breathing. And after that 5th exhalation, we're going to bring it back up, sitting up tall. We're going to take the palms or the fingertips towards your hips. Or if you have shoulder issues, you can just have your hands the regular way, just pointing backwards. But if you don't, and if you're going for that greater shoulder stretch, we're going to turn those fingertips towards your heels and then squeezing the glutes and lifting up as high as you can. Again, we're going for that one straight line from the shoulders to the knees. This is a harder pose, so be careful with it. After that last exhalation there, we're just going to fold over into our seated forward fold. Give me full breaths. And after that 5th exhalation, we're going to take it back and opening up into our happy baby pose, grabbing the inside of the feet. Think about pushing those shoulder blades towards your armpits, lifting that lower back off the floor just a little bit, and just really opening that lower back, the groin area, and connecting that with your breathing. Give me full deep breaths. And after that 5th exhalation there, we're just going to drop the feet back down to the floor, rolling over onto our side to sit up. And then we're going to bring the heels together, the soles of the feet together for our butterfly here. And we're just going to bounce for 10. Sitting up tall. After that 10th bounce, we're going to pull ourselves over the feet. And then think of dropping your head to the middle of the feet. And after that 5th exhalation, we're going to bring it right back over and we're going to push into our puppy pose. So we're going to extend the arms out, dropping the chest or the heart to the floor and the forehead to the floor, hiking the hips up Toes are tucked, breathing into the lower back. And then after that 5th exhalation there, we're just going to push up. And we're going to take it into our upright pigeon pose. So we're going to take that left ankle and place it against that or above that right knee. On the next breath, we're just going to gently push the chest up towards the legs. On each inhale, we're going to bend the elbow. Exhale, push your chest up towards that leg. And we're going to go for 5 rounds here. And after that 5th breath, we're going to hold it for another 5 breaths. Getting as close to that leg as you can. And after that 10th exhalation, we're just going to switch over to the other side. We're going to do the same thing. So now we're going to bring that right ankle above the left knee, sliding into that leg. And on your very next breath, we're going to inhale, bend the elbows. Exhale, pushing the chest up to that leg, opening up the hip. Take your time, give me full breaths. Try to keep the movement connected with your breathing. And we're going to hold for another 5 full breaths here. And after that 10th exhalation, we're going to take it into our seated twist. So we're going to just stay on this side. We're going to drop that foot over, placing that entire foot on the floor. And we're going to bring that right hand behind us as we sit up tall and twist into the leg. Give me 8 full breaths here. And after that 8th exhalation, we're just going to switch over to the opposite side. Same thing here. Sitting up as tall as you can. When you inhale, think about pushing the belly out into the thigh. And then when you exhale, push the thigh into the belly. And keep that going for the full round. And after the 8th exhalation there, we're just going to come out of it and come over into that tabletop position. And we're just going to end our session by pushing back into our child's pose. Give me full deep breaths. If you guys would like any additional help, feel free to reach out. I do have trainer programs available for one-on-ones, online, and also small group trainings. So any help you need, you want to increase your flexibility, core strength, reach out to me and I got you. All right. I will see you guys in the very next video. Have a great day. See you soon. Namaste.